Today, I am hunting for Grogu in a pink donut. It's like a clue telling you that if you figure out that there's codes, this specific code is going to branch off.
Let's friggin' go.
Let's friggin' go.
Oh, yeah.
Welcome. Just in case you haven't seen the original video where we were collecting these, I was able to get these 6 characters of Grogu so far with the codes on the bottom of the box. Then, at the end, I started thinking, if these 2 Grogus are basically sharing, because that's what it looks like to me, is that the special is being split into these 2 Grogus here. Each one has its own number, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so it goes all the way down to 13, but what makes it interesting here is that this little black dot that says special splits off into 2, and you get a 12 and a 13, which makes me believe that the same code on the box has a possibility of being either the blue donut or the pink donut. And so then, in the last video, I said, you know what? I'm going to try it. I'm going to get the same exact code from that box and see if I can get the pink donut. And that's when you made the joke of, well, if you do that, and if it's not the same, if it's not different, then you're just going to keep getting blue donuts over and over again. Which is not what I want. Which is why I only got one of that specific code. And we'll see. If it's the blue donut again, then yes, it's going to be some kind of a hassle. I really hope I get the pink one. Because no, I don't want 15 blue ones.
I honestly think they're going to be different numbers.
You think it has to be different numbers to get...
I don't think it's going to be...
I don't know. 53261.
Come on. Okay.
Oh, I opened it on the right side because now this flap just bloop, opens. Okay.
Nice. So is this the same number as the other one, or is this the other one that you got that's a different number?
No, this is the same number. 53261.
So we're gonna find out.
Because I saved the box. This is the other box. 53261.
Okay.
It's round.
Wow. I stand corrected.
It's different sprinkle colors too. Oh, awesome! That is awesome!
That's kind of surprising to me that they would put both of the specials in the same number with different
Well, that's
colors.
what I was thinking. I mean, it's like, that's
Right,
what
but
I feel like that means.
That just makes me beg the question, why even have 2 different colors if it's the same model and it comes in the same box? That's actually really interesting, because that means that there is a degree of randomness. You cannot guarantee the one you want if you want a specific donut color.
Right, even if you figure out the code on the bottom, it's still forcing you to it's still forcing you to go and get multiples of that same code.
Right, so there is still random. Hear me out for a second. I invite you to put on your tinfoil hat with me. Do you think codes is something that they're required to do just so that they can say it's not random and play it off like, look, it's not gambling because there's codes? Do you think that they're required to put codes on for that reason so that you can, they're required to, so it's not random? And if that's the case, do you think that they tried to get around that by making these the exact same model and just making it a different color so that they could call it the same figure?
Wow.
Because I have a sneaking suspicion that is why everyone does codes, is because they're required to. And this is just a way of creating artificial scarcity and randomness, but getting around the restriction of having codes by being like, look, it's the same. It's just
still,
different colors.
It's still a... Hey, look, it's got that letter in there again. The letter that I like. That is so weird. Like, I edited all that out last time, those letter things, just because, like...
It went on and on.
It went on and on. I'm like, what is this letter for? That's just...
Okay, well, that's my conspiracy theory. That's why I think all this is happening.
Because it's looked at as gambling.
Yep.
Kind of like the whole thing with Rocket League, why they had to get rid of the
crates.
The crates.
Yeah, I think it has to do with that, and I think that this is a way for the toy companies to still create randomness and get around that restriction by saying, "Oh, it's the same figure, it's just painted different, but it's the same, so you're still guaranteed to get it."
Huh. We've also learned in the past that they sometimes put the codes on there because they need them as a company to know which batch. Because I remember way back when with the Minecraft minifigures, there was the talk online that the codes were there for batch numbers as far as like which series is being made in which warehouse is being produced or whatever, and then the last number happened to be which figure is inside. Which is why on a Minecraft minifigure box, you only looked at the last couple digits of that whole code.
That could be, but I'm just saying, I find it awfully suspicious that both of the Chase figures are the exact same model and appear in the same number.
Right, that is interesting.
Think about this. You also could have just opened another blue one.
Exactly. I could have opened that, and that was my fear.
That's
is
what
that
I'm saying.
I was going to open up another blue one, and at that point I'm just like, do I keep trying to do this and end up with, like you
That's
said,
what I'm saying.
15 blue ones?
I just find it very suspicious, that's all.
So you're saying they do this so they can still have that fun of, look, you still have to try and get... You're still going to have to get multiples to try and get both colors.
I don't think it's for fun's sake. I think it's for,
Right.
Money's sake. Money.
Why did you build a second?
Why did you put a second Chase figure in the same box as the original? Money.
Money.
I got to keep buying more of them. 15 blue donuts later, it's like, okay, I guess I'm going to eBay. $800? Yeah, totally. Wherever I can go.
Okay, moving right along, because I have a second guy here, which I really want, like I mentioned in the first video. I really wanted the juice box.
You're going to open it, it's going to be a green donut.
No, I specifically picked a different number we didn't have yet. But at the same time, I'm like, I didn't just go and get... Because right now, I'm like... I don't really care for this one. And I'm thinking he's got to be heavy because he's got that giant fruit. And this one doesn't feel heavy. So I don't think it's that one. But like, I'm just not...
Yet?
Huh?
It's a number you don't have yet?
It is a number I don't have yet.
So what could it be?
It could be...
You got 7 figures here, so there's 5 left.
Yes. So we have these two.
The one of him meditating on the macaron.
I got this one.
You get the one of him wheezing the juice on the right or on the left.
Right. So he's either drinking the blue milk.
Eating the whatever that is.
Eating the... Oh, I already got that one. So we got to see. We've got... We don't have the blue milk, him floating over the cookie, the ladle, the juice box, him eating this purple thing.
It's a waffle.
A waffle?
Yes.
Again, it's like, what is the fixation with changing...
Or him with a giant fruit.
Or this one. That's why I only got one, because I'm kind of hoping it's the juice box, and then I'll be happy. I'll be happy. Okay, so let's see. Let's see what this is. Is this the side that... Yeah, it's got that little flap thing there. So this is the side that will open up. Okay, what is this? Oh, look. A K. Whatever that means. Like,
It's a Magic the Gathering ad card. Play Magic on mobile.
okay, it's not... The ladle is kind of cute, actually.
I think he's eating ramen.
The ladle. Oh, did we look at the number? Did we film the number? 533 53371. Did you get that?
I did.
Okay. 53371 is the ladle. And these letter things. Like, we talked about, we joked about these stupid little letters in here. Like, what is the deal with that?
I told you, I think it's just for production's sake.
Right, that's what you said. And then we went on forever and I edited all that out.
Now it's time to do it all again.
If you're into collecting these boxes, these are the codes for each box. This is code J for this box. This box is labeled L.
Yeah, it is an L.
What are these letters for? That is
Probably
so bizarre.
just so that during production they know which boxes to put the characters in at a glance.
Oh, yeah, okay. Dang, shoot. I mean, cool.
Oh, frick!
This is cool.
It's not a
And-
duplicate. Oh! How dare my blind bag be blind?
Okay, so I got the pink one just like I wanted. That was fantastic. That is wow. That's luck, right?
It was a 50-50.
I mean, wow. Thank goodness. I am so thankful I did not end up with another blue one. Because you know
That it's actually purple.
I would have been tempted. Okay, let's go back. Let's try. And then you end up with 15 of the same one. I don't want to do that.
You're saying that you're glad you can just sleep easy now.
I'm going to sleep like a baby
You're not going to be
tonight.
kept awake wondering, is it real?
It's...
Are both chase figures in the same code?
Oh, man.
I have to know.
I've got... The people have a right to know.
The people have a right to know.
That narrows it down now. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I still want to try and find the juice box. I really like these. I love Star Wars. I love Yoda. And I love these figures. Wow. I got lucky. I hope all of you can get just as lucky and find the exact ones you want.
It was almost 40 minutes of footage.
Oh boy. I really wonder what these letters mean.
I told you, I think it's a production thing. I think there's nothing even to read into. Like, I don't think it means anything.
Okay, so we turned the camera off, we were done just laughing about all of this. And I seriously started wondering about this stupid letter that's on the inside of every box.
Okay, this actually is something. I'm just going to try my best to show the camera.
Like, do you need the flashlight
I don't think so.
to see in there?
I don't think so. I don't think I do. Because look, you can just, yep. If you just push that in a little bit, you can see that that's an F.
After we turned the camera off and sat here contemplating this, I discovered this. So, this is 53261.
Mm-hmm.
The box that had the blue donut in it. Mm-hmm. The old box from the last video. It has an A1 in it.
The A1 was from last video?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because that was the one that we had discarded and they were kind of pushed to the side. This is A1. This is the one... Well, we filmed it, didn't we? Didn't we film it? We'll have to look at the footage. But I'm pretty sure you probably caught if this has an A in it or not from today's figure. Or if it was an A1 or whatever. You know what I mean? I think we have video evidence of what box
the code on the box I filmed. So
right, but so anyway, so this is 53261. And I'm pretty sure if we go back and look at the footage, hopefully we can see which one was from today. But I'm pretty sure A was for the pink donut and A1 was for the blue donut.
Which means that if you're in the store and you have a box and you just go like this
and slightly push that down,
you can see what letter is inside.
Because you can see that right now?
I can see it right now. This is F, but yeah, I can see that very easily, actually.
So really, all you have to do is push down the side that has the flap.
Tiny bit. You can do it without damaging the box, and you can see what letter is inside. Which means that if you find...
Because all these letters, from the ones I didn't actually throw away, the ones that were still sitting here on the table, are all different letters. This one is L.
They're all stamped to the same spot.
The codes for the characters are on the inside, but you have to push the flap down just a little to see it.
Unbelievable. Which means
it's crazy.
If we figure we need to find like a way of definitively putting if A1 is the pink one or not.
Right. So if this is true, we go back to Target, find one that is an A1, and then just bring it back and open it. And if it is, well, no, we'd have to be A. Either one. But then you'll definitively know, yes, these little letters on the inside of the box reveal what's inside.
Mm-hmm. That is unbelievable. And then you don't have to buy 15 of the same.
Then you don't have to buy 15 of them. If anybody online knows about these little letters on the inside, then I just have to figure out if someone has found this out. You know, I can't be the only person on the planet who has figured this out.
Maybe you are.
There has to be someone else, right? So then, if someone has figured out which letter goes which figure, then all I need to do is find that, and I can figure out which one is the juice box. And then I don't have to go back and try and fiddle between the remaining 4 figures. I can just go get the juice box, and then I'll be done.
Mecca.
This feels like the Goonies, you know, like stumbling upon this little treasure map, this little code, and then putting the pieces together and figuring out, oh my gosh, this could be the way to get all the characters even better so, especially for these 2 donut guys. If you like codes and you need codes later on, I love trying to crack codes. So consider subscribing. Because this is where we love to figure out if there is a code and to crack it so that we can get the characters we want. And if that's what you like doing, subscribe. Okay, I am back at the scene of the crime. And now at this point, I think last night my son and I, after we turned the camera off and we're just sitting there talking about all this, I decided, why don't I just ask Google? Google will know. And so I typed in, what are the codes inside the boxes for? And it basically brought up what we were suspecting, that the manufacturer, the companies, they use the code to track when and where something was made, where it's going. It's basically a tracking number. But then down below what Google told us, there was a Reddit post. And there I found a detailed list. Which means, it means that I think I'm going to get the juice box. Okay, here we go. This is going to be the pink donut. And then this is going to be the juice box. And I'm not even waiting to get home to check these out. We're going to check them out right now. I will post the list right here that I found. And I believe just because of the letters we've already gotten and the characters we already had, cross-checking that list is accurate. And I'm going to find out right now for sure. I don't have a tripod. And this is the only way I'm going to be able to do this. Okay, so let's just... Okay, see that? There's the A. There you have it. Okay, here we go. We've got pink donut, which I'll probably just give that to my daughter because it's her birthday today. If she sees this before I get to her house, though, she'll know what she's getting. Hey, don't watch this till after I leave. This is H. H. And H is going to be the juice box. The juice box. Okay, that is the way. This is the way. This is the way to get these. Use those letter codes. Wow. This is awesome. If you like this, like it. Wow. I'm all about codes. So many codes over so many years.
I love codes.
So I've been able to find all the ones I want. Specifically, like, remember in the Minecraft series, getting all the golden characters, that was the best.